currently still just watching here, see if anything sets up. So we'll see if we get something else for this morning. Yeah, I'm still not too particular shorting at this point because we did have a gap down and we had all this selling. So I kind of want to see maybe attempt up, then see a turning point here, then another attempt down. And after we get that turning point, if it can't go any higher, then I'll consider possibly wanting to go short. If it falls down, then I'll just miss it. But at this point, after this gap down, I really not looking at shorting, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. But my momentum is down, so I am still bearish at this point in time. I'm approaching the noon hour, it's getting close, and so still at this point nothing else is set up for me. This may go higher at this point. I'm not interested in taking long. This bar kind of threw off the whole thing. I don't like bars like this that have these pivots like that. But what I like to see now is come down here and form a pivot, turn the point, and attempt to go up. They can't make a new high, and then I could consider shorting. But if it makes a new high, then at that point I won't consider shorting. So just waiting to see what happens. So I'm just gonna let this work itself out right here. So that's basically what I'm just waiting on. Like I said, really don't like these bars right here. Once I get a pivot here, then depending on how price shape up, then I'll consider shorting. But we'll see. It's possible I could miss the move if it's gonna go down, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Let me get a turning point here that it tried to go higher. Okay, I have a position to enter short here. We'll see what happens. Canceled, setup changed for me on my lower time frame. Let's see if I get another entry. Well, the entry wasn't as clean, so the circumstance of an entry can always change depending on how price shapes up. So let me wait and see. Yeah, still sitting here waiting to see if something sets up. So just watching still. Okay, I just entered a short trade here. Let me adjust my stop. Okay, and the reason why I took the NQ instead of ES, not one is relatively stronger or weaker, it's just that I look for certain things on an entry and it just gives me the little entry, met my entry criteria. So it's based on the ATR. First one is 15 ticks, 3 points. Is that 4 times 3? 3 points some change. So we'll sit here and we'll manage this accordingly and see what happens. Okay, price bounced back up. Still sitting here waiting. See if we can get this filled for short. And I'm gonna pause it. Reason why I'm short, my overall momentum is still down. So I'm waiting to see is this gonna occur to be a turning point. I'm gonna enter another short position if this triggers on the ES. So we'll wait to see. I just canceled the ES potential short. Some things changed, so I didn't short that. This is why I have two of them, so the ES and the NQ. So if one sets up a particular way as per my plan, I can go ahead and trade that one. Okay, at this point still holding. I didn't get the ES entry, but so I just wait and we'll see how this evolves out. Alright, what I did, we didn't have these. My rule is once I have 3 bars, no entries, I go to 1 tick profit. So I just move my stop to 1 tick profit. Once I have 3 static bars, without a dynamic bar, whether it goes down or not, I'm not going to sit and wait for it. So I'm at 1 tick profit. If I hit, good. If not, I'm just 1 tick profit. But yeah, there's too many static bars. Some interest should have came into the market by now was going to go down, and it didn't. So if it goes up, I'm 1 tick. But let's wait and see what happens. And you could have the patience that you can sit through, all of this, which is not a problem. But the odds change now. New information, the odds was in my favor when I shorted. But as new information occurred, when we had these three static bars, that changed the odds. And so since that changed the odds, I had to readjust my risk. And this is, kind of choppy because we had the ES twice. It didn't set up for me to let me know something's usually wrong. When it doesn't set up the way that's ideal, then usually it just doesn't be as smooth of a trade as it would. When the ES and NQs both set up, then the trade's usually smoother. So this was already kind of iffy, but as per my plan in each rule, not just take it each trade. Oh, that was it. As you see, it stopped me out with one tick profit. So this is probably going to be it for today for me. It's noon time now. Well, it's lunchtime, so I'll probably go ahead and call it a day. So we have the morning trade and this one right here. All right, traders.
The time is 12:20 p.m.
Talk to you later.